Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Crazy Spartan again, and today I want to talk to you about a little bit about what we got going on with the lore aspect of what happened or what we got from RTX. Now, at the very end of RTX, we got a video. Looks a lot like a terminal video from Halo 2 Anniversary, which is awesome because it looks amazing. And 343 kind of confirmed exactly that it's going to delve into the Arbiter's past. Now, the thing I particularly want to talk about is the fact that at the very end, he says something like, I don't have the exact quote here, but he says something along the lines of, what will you call me now once you've found out exactly what I have done? Now, this to me is very, very interesting. Now, I don't know exactly what he has done to Master Chief's past or whatever else that may be the case, but I can speculate, and that's what I'm going to do here. I can speculate that Master Chief, and I got into a conversation about this with someone else on someone else's channel. I couldn't even tell you. I want to say Mr. Pokefile's channel. I can't even remember for sure. But got into a conversation, and some of the people said, like, oh, Master Chief would be upset that he found out Arbiter killed lots and lots of humans, or the Arbiter destroyed Reach, etc., etc. But I honestly have to disagree with that statement. I just don't think that is the case. The reason I say that is because we all know that the Arbiter was essentially the supreme commander that followed the Pillar of Autumn to the Halo CE. You know that obviously because you played Halo 2. If you've played Halo 2, if you haven't played Halo 2, the Arbiter gets disciplined basically severely by the prophets because he allowed humans to, one, step foot on Halo, and two, even worse, they allowed them to destroy Halo, or the Ring 04. So we know this. We know this. This is established lore. This is already known. Because the fleet followed the Pillar of Autumn, we know that it was the Arbiter or Thelvadam that followed him to do that. So I don't think that's the case. I don't think the big secret that the Arbiter is holding is that. What I honestly want to say is that we know that the Arbiter was the Supreme Commander, and you don't get to be Supreme Commander for being a nice and friendly person or be a nice and friendly elite. You got that because you were very, very aggressive and very good at your job. Meaning you destroyed human planets left and right without question. You were very thorough and you did an outstanding job against the humans. You don't earn that title without doing that. So we know that. I would assume Master Chief would know that because you don't get the title of Arbiter either by being a lackluster religious figure, because you're not. When you are Arbiter, you are more or less, you are sent on near suicidal missions, and that's exactly what he was sent on. Thelvadam was sent on in Halo 2. They did not expect the Arbiter to survive and to return. They did not expect that. The prophets didn't. So we cannot think that that is what the case is, or what Master Chief's major offense is going to be against the Arbiter. I don't think that's the case, because the Arbiter seems to me that he is feeling guilt about what he has done. I could be wrong. I could be reading this completely wrong, but this is speculation, and it is what it is. We don't know anything about the Halo 5 story. And maybe that's why he wants Agent Locke to go and find him in Halo 5, because He is too ashamed of what he's done. I mean, honestly, we don't know exactly because we don't know the Halo 5 story, and I can't wait to dive into it. But my personal belief is that the Arbiter knows or has found out something that he has done. It may have been by chance, it may have been whatever, but I believe he has found out something that he's done that would be an incredible offense against Chief. Now, what could possibly be more of an offense against Chief than he would already know? Now, I sat around, I thought about this. It's like, what could it possibly be? I mean, thinking, oh, wait a second. So I started diving into a little bit of lore and going on researching this a little bit. But the planet Arindus, I can't say this right, Arindus 2 was glassed in 2530. That was the time frame that it was glassed. The whole planet was destroyed, and especially Elysium City. Now, what is so specific about this event? Now, before I get into that, I want to remind you guys at the end of Halo 4, what was Master Chief doing? He was, as Bonnie Ross says, he was questioning himself. He was questioning what he was fighting for. He was questioning everything. He was fighting for Cortana, and she is, for all intents and purposes, she is dead at this point. We never know. She may be brought back in some Forerunner way. Who knows? But for all intents and purposes, she's dead, and Chief was questioning absolutely everything about himself and the UNSC. So I'm thinking Chief wants to find out more about himself, which is very unique among Spartans, because at this point in time, has been only one Spartan that really knew stuff about her past, and that was Naomi. Now, you're going to know about Naomi if you've read the Kilo 5 trilogy. Other than that, who's the other Spartan? Osmond. Admiral Osmond, who is actually in charge of Oni. She knows of the past, but she doesn't know it. To kind of explain that again, so hopefully you understand, is she knows that her past, especially when she was 6 years old or so, that she was probably abducted, and she knows all that, but she doesn't know the specifics. She doesn't know her parents. She doesn't know her family. She doesn't know where from. That's the stuff she doesn't know, and she doesn't want to dive into it. But Admiral, I say Naomi has been the only one so far that knows of her past and knows her father and knows a little bit more specific detail about her abduction. Now, this is pretty unique among the Spartans. So I'm thinking the Master Chief is wanting to explore this. He wants to find out where he's from, what happened to him, what's going on with his past. How was he abducted? Because honestly, when you're 6 years old, you probably don't remember a whole lot with everything else. And Master Chief did have a mother. He did have a father. We all know that. But we don't know what happened to them. Now, going back to the Arbiter. Now, this is why I think is what I'm believing Halo 5 is going to be, is the Arbiter found out what he's done. And I'm going to say that the Arbiter more than likely glassed Arindus 2, which means he glassed and killed John's mother. This could be what we're leading up to. This may not be, but this is the only thing I can really think of with the vulnerable state of John, the Master Chief, and where it could really hit him really in the gut. Honestly, I think this is where this could possibly go. Again, this is 100% speculation at this point, but it is it's on the lore 2530. Arandis 2 was wiped out by the Covenant, completely glassed. So his mother is probably, and his father, of course, are probably dead, and is most likely, I think, is the Arbiter's fault that he did this. Now, when you find this out, or when the Master Chief finds this out, or in speculation, how would you, or what would you call your friend? Something to think about. Now, that's honestly, that's what I'm thinking that we got coming to us. I could be 100% completely wrong here. But honestly, that's what I think would be so great, that that the knowledge that he already has with the Arbiter and what he did in his past, and what the Chief doesn't know, I think this would probably be what it is. So, anyways, I can't wait to find out. The story is supposed to be the darkest story in the Halo trilogy or Halo saga to date. So I'm really excited about that, which makes me really think about this as a real possibility. And if, like I said again, I could be completely wrong, and the Arbiter might just be asking him to do whatever needs to be done, knowing that the Arbiter killed his mother and etc. Again, I can't wait to find out. I love the lore. Halo's lore is by far the best lore I have ever come across in the sci-fi universe. So hopefully we'll find out soon. I mean, we might find out sooner than we think. All right, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like, and of course subscribe for more videos like this. I do love getting into lore and getting into Forge and all that kind of crazy stuff. So if this made sense to you, go ahead and leave a comment. If you disagree with this, leave a comment. Just keep it civil, please. Thanks for watching, guys. This is a Crazy Spartan, and I am out of here.